Hey. Welcome back to Life Enhancement Radio. You are now listening to True to the T. I am your host, Tashira Jones. I told y'all that Do You Want to Get Funky With Me is a 9-minute song. So I had to reduce it, but it's something about music. That's what the whole concept is for tonight, music being good for your soul. And when you listen to things like that, it just takes me to certain places. It takes me to when I was growing up in the courts. And my cousin, Charles, he used to play so much music. And my grandmama and them used to have we just used to have such a good time. So when I hear stuff like that, it just takes me to a place of happiness. And I believe that we all need a bit of happiness in our life because the struggle's real. There's somebody going through something 10 times worse than you. There's somebody's situation that is a thousand times worse than you. So if you can find some kind of joy in music, by any means necessary, find joys in music, because I know I do. I find the best kind of everything in music. So before I leave tonight, there are a couple of things that I want to share with you. I don't know. I was talking so much between Life Enhancement Radio and Facebook that I don't know if I shared with my Life Enhancement Radio listeners that are listening that I did something that was very, very, very different for me today. I went swimming. As cold as it is in Jersey, I went swimming. I said that I wanted to do something different with my cardiovascular routine. And I had been reading that when you go swimming, it's actually the best workout that you can get. So shout out to me. Shout out to me for wanting to be different. Yes, I really wanted to try it, and I always could swim. I learned how to swim when I was like in second grade, but I had my shoulders repaired over the last several years. So I would get into the water, but I wouldn't swim, and I just had one shoulder repaired in June, and I definitely wasn't trying to do anything, with that shoulder, because I'm like, oh man, I was a little scared. But when I read online how to, go swimming, and if you go swimming for a half an hour, you burn more than you would if you were on the elliptical or if you were running. So today was the day that I went swimming, and it was good. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I put that bathing suit on, and before I got in the water, of course I had to, make sure that my body temperature was warm enough for the water, because I ain't want to get shocked. And I got in that water and I said, okay, Lord, you got me on this one. You got this. How are we going to do it? And I swam. And I swam and I swam. I had to take breaks, of course, because I didn't realize that when you're swimming for doing laps, that you really be exhausted. So tonight, homegirl is exhausted, but it was the best feeling ever. So I'm adding swimming into my routine on top of going to my hip hop classes, on top of going to my combat classes. I still haven't yet prepared myself to get my own class, but I know that God is going to make everything available to me so I can put the time into it between doing the radio show, between working and just living. I just got to find the time. So anybody that has anything that they want to do, just do it. I'm reading something right now and it says, if you want something you've never had, then you got to do something you've never done. So if it's something that you want to do it. If you feel that you want to take a leap of faith, you have to. If you feel sincere within your heart to do it, don't let anyone ever stop you from just being the best version of yourself. And that's what I can leave you with tonight. Keep on working on being the best version of yourself. Always stay positive, even when negative things is happening. And even when you see that you don't know how you're going to get out of it, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. I've lived it. I've been through enough things to know that God is real. God is very real. And He's not going to leave us to dry. He's going to let us go through what we need to go through. But He's going to always be there to give us something that's going to push us to be the best version of ourselves. And like I told you, I'm reading a couple of different things, and this is another one. I know the pain you're feeling, the struggles you face, and it feels like the world is caving in on you. Remember, though, I am God, maker of all things, all-knowing, and can calm any storm you face. Give your burdens to me and find rest, God. So whatever it is that is holding you back, just know that you really got to turn it over to God, to the God that you believe in, to the person that you pray to, because there's only one God. A multitude of names, but there's only one God. So you have to keep on keeping on. God is making things happen for you, even when you don't see it, even when you can't feel it, even if it's not evident. God is working in your life. He has heard your prayers. Just trust Him. And these are the things that I have to leave my teapots with tonight, because there are a lot of people that are in a lot of pain in a lot of different ways. They're suffering the loss of loved ones, and they don't know what they're going to do. And I say to you all, stay with God. Stay knowing that He's going to give you what humans can't. Humans can comfort you to a certain point, but God is going to be able to comfort everything that you need in order to make it out of it. You're going to get some people that will be there for you, but oftentimes you're left alone after the fact. So, just keep on striving to be the best version of yourself, and just don't give up. You'll get through it. You will definitely get through it. I want to thank you all for listening to me tonight on Life Enhancement Radio. This is your host, Tashira Jones. My show is True to the T. Hashtag Teapots. I love you all. I thank you for the ones that are faithful to listening to me. The ones that, no matter what, make sure they tune in at 7 o'clock, or either they listen to me on the internet. I just thank you, and I love you all. God bless you, and we will be back next Thursday night so we can do it all over again. Good night.